All right. Welcome to a brand new video, guys. You're here now in the Wizards Guild. I am your host, the Wizard Man, and today's lesson is just going to be basically talking about the Guild store. So when you access a Guild store, there's a few things you need to take a look at. I'm going to just go over a few quick things here so you understand this. So the introducing the guild store. Oh my god, I'm tongue twisted. My apologies. The store is one of the two new guild buildings added in Brawls 2.0 update. Leveling it up will provide two main benefits to guilds. So the first one is the merit bonuses. The higher the store level, the more merits you will win as rewards for Brawl participation. In order to be eligible to receive merits, your guild must have at least a level 1 store, so constructing this building right away should be a priority. And then 2 is store items. So reaching certain levels will unlock new items, which will then be purchasable in the store. Guilds should strive to reach store level 2 as quickly as possible, as that unlocks Gladius cases for purchase. So let's take a look here at these merit rewards here, and let me just go ahead and zoom this in so you guys are able to see the picture. So level 1, basically, it costs you 10,000 crystals to get to level 1, which we have already done. We're there now. The next goal is to reach level 2, which you see the Gladius case here, right? See that inventory? That unlocks that. In order to reach that, we need 20,000 crystals, right? What happens is that we also will get more crowns, which will allow us to purchase other things as well with those crowns, such as the spyglasses. All right, we'll get into that a little bit later, but for now, we'll keep it simple. And it also gives you merit bonuses. So the merits that we're receiving right now would be increased. Right now, we don't have a bonus on merits, but we will receive a 20% merit bonus increase. This is why I emphasize the store, guys. If you can, please keep continuing to make sure that when you make donations, it goes to the store, because the quicker that we get this up, the quicker we take advantage of that 20% merit bonus, which we're winning now, guys. So we really need to pay attention where we're putting this money. And if you're not sure, by all means, please make sure to ask. I always emphasize to ask. Unless you see me continuously spamming the chat or letting you know what we need next, and you're fully aware of that, then you don't need to reach out to me. You already know. But if you're not sure, and if I haven't really updated it or said anything, then please make sure you ask. Check my about as well. Guys, I make this simple. I'm going to go through all this because maybe you guys are new to this, and, I got to understand a little bit of your side. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to think, like, in your heads. What are these guys thinking? What's going on? How can I help them to be better? So here it is. I'm making this as simple as I possibly can for you to make you guys the best. So here's my announcements. As you see here, for future donations, always make sure to check my about page right here. It says any future donations needed to go to the store to unlock the purchase of gladiator cards. In the future, please make sure to ask so that I can advise where the donations are needed most. Thank you all for your cooperation. So I really appreciate your cooperation. And so this is where you go. We have that information. So moving along, we're going to go back here and focus on this task here. So as I mentioned, we get that increase of the merits. And I can go over some of those merits here in the tavern. So we were able to see that we did get the merits of 538. So that is what we got, and that is without the level 2 bonus. And if you go over to the buildings section, you can take a look at this in even further detail here. You can go into what you want to focus in on here is you want to go all the way to the far right. I know all this could be like, whoa, you get lost. It feels like a maze because you guys are not really tinkering with that. You're more like in the game, in the battle. You're more in this screen, right? So, and for me, I'm everywhere. So I'm going to guide you through that. So you would click on the guilds tab, right? you would click on the building so you can see what's going on. You can see that we're on level 2 with the hall. We don't really need to upgrade the hall at the moment, but if you wanted to know what the hall does, you click on info, and then you can see here that we're currently on level 2. We have 16 members because of that, so that unlocked 60 members, and it gives us a building level cap of 2. Our next goal of later, not right now, much later after we get the barracks and the store. We want to focus on the store and next on the barracks. And then we can go back to the hall. But for now, I'm just showing you guys, how this works. So that would be later. I'm not going to go too much into this here because I don't want you guys to think this is where it needs to go. It does not need to go there. So let's skip that. This is our lodge, Then you want to go past that. This is the arena, which unlocked the ability for us to brawl. We can increase the arena, which would give us bigger, larger arenas to have bigger brawls. But right now, we don't want to focus on that. Right now, we want to keep it simple. We want to get the most benefits. How do we get the most benefits? By opening up these next things. So let's start off with the store. The store is what we really need next. Right now, we've reached the goal of 2,693. We need to shoot for 20,000 to open up this store. Now, if you see here and I click on the visit store, this opens up the guild store. And here's the magic. Here's the bread and butter, guys, in case you haven't seen it. This is what you get. This is why I push for this. Right now, when I go here, you see what's happening? I can't buy nothing. You have 0 packs. See how it says here, require store level 2 to purchase. So if even if I was to try, I can't do nothing. So since I can't do nothing, and now it's not letting me out. Okay, back. Let's go back. All right, so now that I showed that to you, we need level 2 for that. In order to get the spyglass, we need level 4. In order to get the bloodstone, we need level 6. In order to get the power stone, level 8, and so forth. So as you can see, we have a lot of goals to climb. We got to take baby steps right now because obviously, unless you guys are whales, and you want to pour in all your money, hey, that would be awesome. But I know that you guys are doing this little by little, so I'm walking you through the steps so you know what the next steps are. Glacius Case is our next one. We want that. What do we need to get there? Well, we go back to guilds, we go back to buildings, we go back to store, and then we see that what do we need? We have 2,693 so far. So if you come here and you put 20,000, guys, and then I'll do the math for you, minus 2,693 is 17,307 dark energy crystals is what is needed for that to happen. Once we're done with store level 2, we want to hit barracks. Barracks needs to be unlocked to level 2 in order for us to be able to use the gladiator card. So these are steps, guys, in order to do that. So make sure that you're following this video here. And then what I'm going to do is, now that you know that and how to kind of navigate through that, if I'm going too fast, you can always rewind the video. I'm trying to make this video not too long so you don't get bored and stuff. So, or get too distracted. But anyways, that's how you do that. We can see what's there. We read what the possibilities at level 2 is, and then it says, wait, what are merits? Brawls 2.0 adds a new type of individual brawl reward called merits. Merits are a non-transferable guild currency used to buy items in the guild store. Everyone who participates in brawl will receive merits when the brawl ends. So there are now 2 types of brawl rewards. Guilds themselves win crowns, and individuals within the guild win merits. As brawling is a team sport, every participant in given guild will receive the same amount of merits regardless of win, loss, draw record. However, these amounts will differ from guild to guild. The Brawl Rewards pop-up provides an estimated of how many merits you can expect to receive under ideal conditions. And then it goes into the Brawl Rewards here. So first place, second place, third place, and defeated. Now this has changed. So this has changed. They're actually giving a less payout because when we placed third, we didn't receive that here. I believe, yeah, we got 14 on that. So, and I'll say here also, these rewards are estimated ranges that are constantly updated as the brawl progresses. So check back often. So you need to check back often for that. And this is important. To receive merits, you must submit all your teams for a given brawl. So if you're the forgettable type, like some of you guys are, and see how it says you're set an alarm or have a guild member ping you, that's why I'm always pinging you guys, you know, because I need you guys to be on the same page. So anyways, or something, because you want to choose merits. Excuse me, you want those merits. I said choose, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you will get merits if an opponent surrenders, flees, or for defending an empty fray. So if the fray is empty, you still will get merits. Okay, a fray that no other guild fills, basically, when it's empty. The amount of merits each guild member will receive is calculated as follows. So the number of frays in the brawl depends on the tier of the brawl from 1 star to 5 star. So right now we only have 13 frays because that's the maximum that we can participate, because we need a bigger arena for the bigger frays. But as I mentioned, we're not going to even look into that now, because what do we need? We need the store first and then the barracks. So please focus on that. All right, so proceeding along and singing our song. So we know what's going on here. We have the 13 frays. We're at 1 star. This is where we're at. Example of merits calculation. It goes into very technical detail here. And it says, let's say your guild won 22 grounds in a 2-star brawl, which is this one, which is the one we don't have, and filled 14 out of the 16 available frays. Unfortunately, one guild member had an emergency and wasn't able to brawl, so only 13 guild members submitted all teams. And further, let's say the guild has a level 3 store. Then total merits per guild member is 22, which are the crowns, times 500, and then by 1.4, divided by 16 equals 962.65. I'll break that down for you. So the way you would tally that up here is you would bring up your calculator, you would hit 22, you would hit the times 500, and then hit the plus or enter button, and then you want to times that by 1.4, hit the enter, and then you're going to go ahead and divide that by the 16, and it's going to give you the 962.5. And that's how you get that. All right, so that's explained there. So each of the 13 guild members who fully participate will receive 963 merits, rounded to the nearest whole number. As Brawl 2.0 hasn't been released at the time of writing, Splinterlands reserves the right to change the merits calculation and store bonuses before release if necessary. Buying store items. To go shopping at your guild store, click the visit store button, which I showed you guys where to go from the guild building page, okay? Or navigate to the guild tab, which is the guild tab I showed you here. I'll go back. You come back here. Let's just go click on the guild tab. From the guild tab, click on buildings. And then from buildings, click on store. And then you're at the store. This is the barracks. These are the two that we need. We need to unlock this, but we need this first. So we need this donation going here. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to barracks. We're going to go back here. We're going to go ahead and hit contribute. Invalid contributions are meant to specify. That's because I don't have any, but you would put your information here. You would click on this. You would fill in how many crystals you want, and then you click on contribute. Boom. And that's how you contribute there. All right. I know I'm going a little fast, and I may be talking a little fast because I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I'm giving you that explanation. To go to the shopping at your guild store, click the store button from the guild building page, or navigate to the guild tab of the Splinterlands shop screen. And then you're going to click on that tab. Will not be visible unless you belong to a guild that has at least a level 1 store. We do have the level 1 store, so you will see that tab, and you are seeing that tab. Okay, so store items cost a mix of both merits and crowns. Items purchasable for crowns are things that benefit the guild as a whole. Items purchasable for merits will benefit individual players. So that means that the crowns are used by your leader, and then the merits are going to be used by individuals like yourselves. So that way you can purchase your gladiator cards. So when you individually play your matches, you can use these gladiator cards to have an upper hand advantage against your opponent / enemy. Okay. At launch, there will be 4 items available. Unlock gradually as the store levels up. We plan to add more items over time, some of which may have benefits outside of Brawls, for example, land production bonuses and such. The items available at launch are the Gladius cases, Gladiator card packs. So basically, the Gladius cases are gladiator card packs. Like the gladiators themselves, Gladius cases are soulbound, cannot be transferred to other accounts or sold on external marketplaces. So make sure of that. Okay, when you get these gladiator cards, you can't do any of that. You're simply using that for brawls to get more merits, to allow you to buy more things, so that way you win more brawls and so forth. Okay, then you have the spy glasses, useful magical gadgets sold for crowns. Okay, so that's what I'll be able to purchase for you guys later on when we get to level store 4. So the store needs to be level 4, and then I will use the crowns to give you these spy glasses, so that way I can take a look at the opponents. So here it's going to tell you which will allow your guild to spy on other guilds during the prep stage. So we can actually see what they're prepping up for, and we can know what's coming before we get into that battle. So this is why I push for all these things, because that gives us the upper hand on these fights against these opponents. All right, so guild leaders should strive always keep a couple of these on hand. We don't have any on hand, so right now we don't have that advantage. Then we have Bloodstones, which comes a lot later, an analog of legendary potions. These magical stones allow battle mages to double their chances of receiving legendary cards when opening up Gladius cases. So imagine you get a legendary card, a legendary gladiator card that you'll be able to use in these brawls. Then we have the Power Stones, an analog of alchemy potions. Battle mages use these to focus their concentration and double the chances of receiving gold foiled cards when opening Gladius cases. So these are gold foiled cards. Now these are a lot even better, right? This is like the top, the pinnacle of the very, very tip of the top of the mountain. You've reached the top once you have these, okay? Note, legendary potions and alchemy potions do not work on Gladius cases, so you can't use that to get an advantage. Then I'll tell you about the spy glasses. Those sound cool, huh? Yeah, they do. So your guild leader, that is me, can purchase any amount of spy glasses to assist your guild in preparing for brawls. Each spy glass can be used for the duration of one brawl, and they activate automatically at the beginning of each brawl's prep stage. So if your guild leader purchases 5 glasses, 5 spy glasses, all guild members will be able to take advantage of them for the next 5 brawls, not the current brawl. So just next 5 brawls. It's 1 that is used per brawl. Okay. It will be obvious if your guild has an active spyglass, because you will see here on the right, it'll say spyglass active, and I'll blow that up for you guys so you can see that in almost 3D dimensional, and there you see that. Uses left, that means that that person or that guild leader purchased 3. So he used 1 that's active now, and he has 2 left in the tank. Okay, and that's how that works. And then they have a fray of 13, so he's in 1 star there, and that's your fray. And then here's another thing I want you guys to take a look at here, and that is, it'll say so before you fill your fray, make sure that you're not filling in a fray that you don't have a summoner for. Here it'll tell you the level summoners. For example, if you guys don't know you only have a level 1 summoner, please make sure that when you fill in the fray, you don't select something you don't have. Let the other top guys in your team select those. Get yourself out of that fray, or don't click on that fray, because it's going to give us a disadvantage, and we're going to lose to somebody that's more skilled than what we are. Okay, I'm going to try to point that out. Right now I don't have access to this screen, so I'll try to make a video on showing how to select that if you guys need something more specific. But let's proceed for now with the video and what I'm demonstrating here for you guys. So we'll proceed. In this example, your guild has use of spyglasses for current brawl and indicated by the active status, and for the next 2 brawls after this one. So 2 more is left, as I pointed out. So that's a total of 3 that he had purchased. To spy on enemy guilds, click on another guild's heraldry banner at the top of the screen. So you would click on that banner like so, and then you would be able to see what to spy on that guild. Okay, the screen will switch to the Brawl view for that guild and show you all their fray assignments. You can click on Stop Spying button to return to your own guild. So you can spy on them, guys. You get that advantage, and you'll be like, I see what's up with these pendejos, you know? And we're going to slap them across the head. All right, so proceeding along, so you can see here he's spying right now. And what do you see here? Here's what I was telling you guys about. You can see right there that I believe this is bronze or novice, one of the two. He's got the level Summoner ones, right? And then it tells you, you know, if you can go into that fray, you know, and do good. All right. And then, when a spyglass is active, you can also see how many frays other guilds have filled by hovering your mouse over the guild banners. And then, you can hover there and you see Dragon Dudes, level 2 arena, guild rank 3, 2 of 13 frays. So it tells you how many frays they filled so far. All right, well, I better get shopping. Yes, you better. And on the Q&A test server, at least look for guild stores to be launching soon, along with the rest of the features in the upcoming Brawls 2.0. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we already know it's already out. So anyways, guys, I hope that helps you out with understanding the guild store, the barracks, the merits, the crowns, the gladius case that will allow us to purchase the gladiator cards, and the spyglass, which you'll later get when you reach level 4 store, the bloodstone, the power stone, and all that. This is all in my announcements there. You will be able to find this there if you head over to my announcements by clicking on announcements, scrolling to the very top here, and there it is, my announcements, guys. If you need it, it is right here. I make it so simple for you guys. I don't know how easier to make it. Anyways, I hope you appreciate all the hard work and efforts that I'm putting in for you guys. Wizardman signing out. Everyone, have a wonderful day or night. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.